Also,
I ain't playing.
both free throws.
Take his ass
One of the
again.
more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Watch him.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And it's 6 points for Jason Tatum. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Mobley. Great D that time from Tatum.
Those are chances almost always. You
can go down where you wasn't making that.
Points, but the D just
down where you wasn't making that.
The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Mitchell. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tatum's got 8.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Screen by Allen. Allen with it. He's picked up by White. It's White on the wing. Outside Tatum. High arcing shot.
Defense.
Porzingis can't hit.
Defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Mobley looking it over. 5 on the clock. And here is Allen. First basket.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics making a switch here. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Goes up the baseline.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Here's Holiday.
Yeah, no strategy.
To the made shot from Evan Mobley.
No strategy. Look, that was BB, man.
With the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. Garland fires from way outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Boston again missing. Allen left side. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that. Well, Allen a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Mobley wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pritchard. Rebounded by Allen.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Garland attacking.
Oh, bro.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Tatum. With 4 seconds on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. It's a tie game.
Damn, man, I didn't even know the time was running out.
Things started in the second quarter when we return.
The Celtics, 12.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bounce pass from Strus. Garland with it. Back to Strus. Pocket 6. For Craig. And it's Strus missing. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like you figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Al Horford following DeAndre Hunter's three-point attempt. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's Thompson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Out to Thompson. Over Horford. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Okoro. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jerome. Still yet to score. The shot by Wade wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics leading by 7. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Jerome. Back to Thompson. Here's Okeke. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop.
You can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Side, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Celtics on offense. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. Sinking the tough shot, Jason Tatum. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Out to the wing. Pass to Thompson. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's Okeke. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And, Kevin, winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
Outside, White. Outside, Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Cornette. Beyond the arc. Brown, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
And he gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The kick out to Holiday. Tries again. Pass to White. Here's Kornet. Over Mitchell. Kornet can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Inside, Allen. And it's blocked by Brown.
Such a pesky defender. Jaylen Brown, right place, right time.
Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 19-3 run right now. Down low. Porzingis can't hit. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
Donovan Mitchell. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Number 12, Torrey Craig.
Six seconds left here in the second. No good with the layup. And so it's Boston, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Garland. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we talk about Derek White. Doris, how impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Allen's shot is off. Boston leading by 15. White drives in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Here's Garland, picks one up. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Allen, right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
White, wide open. He fires. And the three off target. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Porzingis with the steal. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And the dunk by Tatum.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Tatum on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Allen. Rebound, Boston. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul.
DeAndre Hunter.
That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Here's Porzingis. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Here's Brown. Mobley with the rebound. For three, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Left side, Tatum. Stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
Mitchell understanding that length and athleticism serves him well on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Brown feeling it out a bit. White. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. It's Allen on the wing. Back to Mobley. In the corner, it's Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis with the block. Brown down low. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Here's Allen. It's deflected. And stolen by White. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
Brown outside. That doesn't go either for Brown. And here's Cleveland. 17-point game.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Timeout. Timeout.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. First one falls for him. And we all hear talk about Jrue Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him. The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Here's Hauser. And another miss by Boston. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Hunter. The rebound by Holiday. Brown with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And Brown throws it down hard.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Looking to get it going. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Hauser. 6 to shoot. Here's Brown. And they double up Brown. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland with the ball. Trailing by 17. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Boy, Jared Allen, what an effective use of that pump fake. Nicely done.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Boston leading by 17. It's Brown with the drive. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball. Substitution for your Cavaliers. Dean Wade. Isaac Okoro.
Pass to Mobley. Got it. Good job in the low post. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter. Brown outside. Here's Pritchard. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. To the wing right side. Takes a 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 23 points.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that 3-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
On the free throw, no good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Pass to Okoro. To the inside. Hunter, no good. So it's the Celtics now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. That one goes in. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum down low. 5 to shoot. To the middle. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Ripped away. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Hunter. And he recovers it.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 16-point game. And it's sent back by Horford. Here's Pritchard. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Garland. Now, Okoro. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Hunter down low. No good. Pass to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Mitchell. And stolen by White. Pass to Porzingis. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. Into the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness. No fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Now Mitchell. Here's Allen. Now Mobley. Goes up on the high post. That one wide left.
Jarrett Allen, his third, second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday.
Boston leading by 21. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And that'll be his third foul so far.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Mobley outside.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. They get the rebound. To stop the run. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Holiday. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Outside Garland. Now here's Mobley. Porzingis with the rebound. Here are the Celtics with the ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And Garland has it in the corner. A putback. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, guys, whether you're talking about grabbing rebounds or blocking shots, Evan Mobley's timing is stellar.
At the line for one.
Free throw, no good for Mobley. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here.
Celtics substitution. Sam Hauser.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And another miss by Boston. And here are the Cavaliers now. And here's Garland for three. Hits it from three-point range.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris